Holy f***, it's Infinity War this week. Sorry, I should have given you some warning.
Jesus
about
Christ.
that. So we're all about the Marvel.
Yes, all
this
about the
week,
Marvel.
aren't we? But this video is not about Infinity War, which, you know, you'd think logic and SEO would dictate we'd do that. But no, we'd like to give you a surprise because there is some non-Infinity War Marvel news coming out today-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's say it's current. Why not? We're good at our jobs. And it's about what heroes we could be getting in the MCU after Infinity War. Now, Kevin
Feige?
Kevin
Feige. I'll go with
Kevin F, as
Yeah.
we call him, Vitamin K, has said he's got a big list of ideas in his head of heroes that would be really, really, really good. And chief amongst them is...
Nova!
Yeah, him.
Richard Rider.
Richard Rider.
That's a great name. It's up there with the best Marvel names.
I did a video the other day where I mentioned Nova and I stopped. It wasn't even scripted. I just stopped mid-sentence and went, lol, that's a good superhero name.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got alliteration, you might as well not even bother, in my opinion. Anyway, though,
Yes.
tell us about Nova.
So Nova, you will have encountered them before in the Guardians of the Galaxy film. They were the Nova Corps. Obviously, they had the big climactic fight with Ronan the Accuser, which is not infinitely as good a name. Really.
Ronan the Accuser?
Yeah,
No, it's
no.
very sort of theoretical, that badness.
So he's going to accuse you, but what is he going to do after he accuses you?
Surely the way to counter Ronan the Accuser is when you are accused, just look at him and go...
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Nova, if you don't know already, is a Marvel Comics character.
If you don't Nova.
He's called Richard Rider. He was a high school student, and then he basically had this Green Lantern-esque journey where he was chosen by the Nova Corps to become their sole surviving Nova, because, spoiler alert, in the comics there is a big massive event called Annihilation, and obviously the name like Annihilation, you can kind of guess what happened. Like
They're
the Nova Corps-
annihilated.
Yeah, they were completely annihilated. And
Not
he was
accused.
No.
See, Ronan the Annihilator would be a really
Exactly.
good name.
Oh, I mean, it's better than
Oh, the Nova Corps.
Taserface.
The Nova Corps all died because they were accused. Yeah, it doesn't work. So Richard Rider,
Yes.
New York high school student.
Yes.
Why do the Nova Corps from outer space give all their powers?
He's pure of heart,
How do they know that?
and he targets Marvel's key demographic of white males between 15 and 25.
Holla!
Hey. But yeah, no, Nova could be coming in the future. He was included in the first draft of the Guardians of the Galaxy film.
Is that
so,
right?
Yes, so James Gunn has spoken openly about this in the past, so I think he's keen on using him in Guardians 3, which is also being said to like be the springboard from where the MCU will go from now on.
Yes,
Like,
because
it's
we're getting Adam
yes.
Warlock in that, aren't
Yes,
we?
so we're
Yes,
getting Aven-
another Adam.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
You can just become Adam Warlock from Infinity War. coverage.
Somebody pointed out with the hair, I am
Yeah.
a bit Adam Warlock.
There we
which
go
is
then.
nice. It's one of the more favourable
You've got to paint
comparisons.
yourself gold next.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, in
Adam
the actual interview, he says Nova is, if you have a big board with a bunch of characters that have the most immediate potential, Nova is on that board. So they've got a big board of big characters, and Nova is on that board.
Is it fair to say, because they're running out of, I mean, they've used up all the heroes we know,
Yes.
really, haven't we? Like, between the TV series and phases 1, 2, and 3 of the MCU, every character, I would say, casual comic book fans are familiar with, we've now had. Like Captain America, Spider-Man, they were probably the biggest two Marvel ones.
Yeah.
Now Iron Man's obviously a huge household name. But now after that, we're getting into the territory of people nobody's really heard of, except for big, bad nerds like you.
Yeah,
So-
I'm a bad nerd.
So, Nova,
Yeah.
is Nova like, is that the biggest thing they've got?
I think that's the big, if you're looking at terms of expanding the cosmic elements of the Marvel universe, he's probably the biggest thing they have in terms of a mythology, apart from the stuff that Fox are currently are set to lose really with the Fantastic Four and like Silver Surfer.
Well, yeah, that's a whole other issue entirely,
They're
isn't
basically Marvel's Green Lantern Corps. It's the best way I can describe them. And if they're being included in a future Guardians of the Galaxy film or Avengers film, Nova is a big character to include. He's featured massively in the comics in the last decade. So,
Is there any possibility? Now, I know they've not sort of teased this in what they've said, but that's the whole point of surprises. Is there any possibility we might get even a nod towards Nova? Obviously, they haven't cast him. He's not going to be in it.
Probably could. I mean, they probably could have cast him and we've just not heard about it. But I think they probably could have a nod or two in Infinity War, because we've already had the big core make their big appearance in Guardians, where a lot of them died.
Yes.
Never forget. So yeah, I guess we could. Infinity War, basically, they could set up the entire future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and if Richard Rider isn't included, I would be rather surprised. So yeah.
So you would go so far as to say you maybe expect a nod towards
at this
Nova?
point, yeah. If he was included in the first draft of Guardians, and we're already getting high school stuff with Spider-Man.
So hang on. Are you
Just
telling me
saying.
in the Marvel Universe, the New York high school system produces both Nova and Spider-Man?
Yes. I'm sure there's probably a few.
Good
for
that.
this. Yeah.
That's good, that.
So go to New York if you want to be a superhero. That's based on
Guess
the
that's
story.
kind of how that works. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's it. That's Nova. Gun to your head, is he going to be in Guardians? The other one,
yeah.
Infinity War?
I
It's gonna
don't.
be a long week.
I'm not sure specifically if Richard Rider. I have a little
Look,
glancing look.
put
at
your reputation on the line, you, and you're the comics editor.
it. Yeah.
Balls out,
Yeah.
nail him to the wall.
Yeah.
Is Nova in Infinity War in
There's-
any way, shape, or
Right.
form?
Okay. With full conviction, I'm going to say there's going to be a glancing shot of Richard Rider looking at one of those space donuts as they're descending on New York.
Space
And he
donut.
goes,
Go for a space donut.
ooh.
Ooh, I should do something
Yeah,
about this.
yeah.
Perhaps one day.
Yeah.
Are they going to cast him with a big silly hat? I presume he's right there somewhere behind us.
It's a great hat.
It's
really.
not. He looks like
It would hurt your nose.
Tesco Magneto.
Everyday value Magneto.
That's the one. And thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's about all the
Yeah.
Nova news we've got for you. Stay tuned for more Infinity War fun times over the course of the week here on whatculture.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter at whatculture. And yeah, let us know whether or not you think we're going to get Nova, whether you think he should be cast later, whether we should get a bit of him now in the comments below. And yeah, I've already done all the stuff before that. This was Ewan.
Hey.
And I was Adam. And we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Lads. Bye.